Okay, and so a lot of what I'm doing right here you'd see in there. Okay, so this should be our in-order traversal. Let's just try this out and see if that works. I'll say Walker. Walker equals new Walker, and Walker dot in order with the root. And what we should see is the data printed out in order. And there we go, 8, 10, 23, 42, 44, 60, and 100. So that seems to have worked, right? It's always nice when things like this work the first time. Of course, I've only done this example, I don't know, 80 or 90 times. So I do this every time I teach my patterns class in Montgomery County for Hopkins. It's like this. What you're seeing is basically one of my lectures. Okay, so now everything's printed in order, working great. So that's kind of like our baseline. We're just going to set that. Now this is what the customer asked you to do. The customer said, I want you to put your data in, sort it, and print it out in order. That's what I want you to do. 2 weeks later, he comes back to you, and he says, now I want you to give me the sum of all the items inside there. So you go in and you say, okay, yeah, that's not a big deal. I can go to my Walker, and I can say private int sum equals 0. And then instead of printing, I say sum plus equals node.getData. So I just add that to my sum. And then I have a little method in here to be able to get that sum so that I can use my Walker, grab the data, and life will be peachy. So we'll go back to our app here. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to print out walker.getSum, and we'll run that now, and we see 287 is our sum, which sounds about right. Well, I'm just kind of waving my hands at that. I assume it's right. Okay, because I'm not going to add that in my head. I'm not that fast. So, okay so far? Until 2 weeks later happens, right?